Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Monarchs offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the back. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
On the ground with the counter.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
The play-action fake. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So Marshall's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And they have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ramsey. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Offense set on 1st down.
Offense is stopped.
Wants to throw. It's Hurley. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The back goes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Picks up 9. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Quarterback now breaking the field. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsey. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. Open space at the 25. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Marshall! They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
2nd down.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there. And
they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
17. Old Dominion, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He's got it down the middle.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Back to throw, it's Hurley. Dumps it to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Might be looking to run. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open.
Going up top. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, ODU. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 26 to UMass.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab. It's Ramsey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. To the ground with the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Marshall will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
It's complete. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
It's now
And here comes the offense on second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together,